Hey, what's up, troopers? My name is Neon. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome. Today we have a brand new Battlefield 2042 podcast. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to it too. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope all your day is going well. But yeah, I'm excited to crack into it. Obviously, we're going to just wait a little bit, like just about 15 minutes for people to come to the stream. And then we'll go and do it. Okay, right. Jack, how you doing? Good seeing you. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today, buddy? I hope you're doing well. We are just about to go into this Battlefield podcast in just a second. All I'm doing right now is we're just waiting for people. Grim, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Let me try to get some music for you guys. A little bit awkward silent, isn't it? Can't hear it. My headphones off? Oh, we go. So, okay. So I had my headphones on the whole time, and I turned it off. Thought I was turning it on. I wonder why I couldn't hear nothing. Whoops, my bad. Private Ryan, how you doing, trooper? So we are about to get into this podcast in just a bit, okay? But let's get them likes up, troopers. How many likes should we do before we start the podcast? I think we'll do what we did before. Should we do like 15 likes? What do you think? 15 likes, troopers, to start the podcast? I think that's plenty, because that gives enough time for people to come and stream. So I'm in school, so doing nothing. So why are you at school? Well, I'm sorry you're at school and you're doing absolutely nothing. That must be quite boring. Mr. Beans, so have a good stream, bud. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Optic! I bet he went N-E-O. He was like, Neon! Oh, you off, Grim? Alright, buddy. Take it easy, my friends. Make sure to check out the stream later on so you don't miss the podcast. So, hey, brothers, I hope all is well. It's been alright, man. It's been a busy weekend. I was ashamed, actually, because I didn't have a chance to make any videos or anything. So I've just been posting shorts lately. Are there anything on the podcast? What do you mean? So this one is just a Q&A from DICE, but this one's curious. Because the reason why I'm curious about this podcast is just for the fact of the Q&A they're going to do. I'm curious of the questions. So how's your mum doing? Oh, she's doing much more better. So much more better. Soon, I believe she might even have her own dogs back soon. I've been taking care of her dogs for the last 2 weeks. So I've had 6 dogs. So it's been mad. Lucky, what up, dude? How you doing, man? How you doing well, buddy? Troopers, let's do 15 likes for the podcast. 15. That's plenty of time. Ghosty, what up, dude? So it seems like these podcasts are probably going to be every single Monday until they stop doing it. So just a heads up. So I'm on my lunch at work. Okay, right on. So just me, or you having fun with the game now too? No, not really. Oh, no, not really. It's still a struggle, you know. Is that Feynix in the distance? I can't tell. He's hiding behind a Best Buy logo. Is that him? Is it him? I can't tell. I can't tell, man. It's been a while since I dropped in. Yeah, man, it has been a while. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, music stopped. Right, 6 more likes, troopers. And then we'll do the podcast. Feynix, and the Pink Wig Army, please give your new PC a name. I wanna give it a name, man. But it's a team effort. It's not just me. I feel like the whole Pink Wig Army, we all should just give your PC a name. So I've been actually enjoying it, so I actually want to play. Dude, I thought you wasn't enjoying it because you came on a couple of days ago and played like a game and left. So I wasn't sure if you was enjoying it or not. But dude, you are always welcome to have games with me. Always welcome. Five more likes, troopers, and we'll do the podcast. So I call mine my effing PC. No, but come on, man. We have to. We have to, man. Is that the real Obey? I can't. Is it the real Obey? What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man. I saw you in the comments a couple of days ago. Oh, you was like 8 games in. Oh, so you was like grinding. Okay, I didn't realize you was grinding that hard. Okay. Come on, troopers. 5 more likes. Well, yeah, we're going to give Feynix a good name for his PC. We have to. So I just called it my batch as PC. Oh. But yeah, man, so I can't believe you're still at it. Dude, I wasn't going anywhere. Pink Wig Army's here to stay. I ain't going anywhere. Nothing's changed. People in my way. I push them out. Get out of my way. We're coming through. Excuse me. That's how we do it over here, man. Yeah, I know. I'm still going. It's been like 10 years, man. Still streaming and all that. We are on season 3. We're on season 3. Smitty Phil, how you doing? So hey Neon there, so hey, have a great stream, bro. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Troopers, 15 likes on the stream, and we're gonna start playing the podcast. So is this game any good? It's getting better. It's getting better. I bet you're kind of glad that you quit through like Battlefield 5. 4 more. 4 more likes, troopers. That's 3 more. 4 more. 4 more. Yeah. What am I saying? 4 more likes. 1 more like. God damn it. Hey, thank you, troopers. Okay. Right. Hear me out, guys. Okay. Right. So this is going to be the plan. All right. With this plan, right, we are going to be listening to the podcast. We've done this the last 2 weeks now. This is a Battlefield podcast. They talked about season 3. They was also talking about the update for the class system and all that jazz. Well, today is a Q&A from DICE. So I'm really curious to see what the questions are, because they might be talking about like future plans and stuff like that. So we're going to see. And that is basically what we're going to be doing, okay, troopers? We're going to be going through the podcast, and we're just going to see if we can collect any new information. This is also available on Spotify as well, so if you don't want to listen to it with me, that is totally cool. I won't be talking. I'll be dead silent. I'll be probably turning off my camera. I got a bunch of gameplay, like footage and of clips, like old clips on my computer. What I'm going to be showing you guys through that time of the podcast. The podcast itself goes on for 49 minutes, okay? So if you guys would like to go and grab yourself a drink, any type of beverage, it could be, you know, alcohol, non-alcohol, doesn't really matter. But go and get yourself a little beverage and all that, you know, coffee or whatever time it is for you, or some food. And just sit back and relax and just listen, okay? I'm going to have gameplay playing in the background, so if you guys do want to watch some footage, you totally can. But yeah, we're just going to sit back and relax. I'm not going to really talk, so that's just a heads up as well, so I'm not distracting you guys. Any questions, feel free to hit my mods up. They're typed to you. If it's important, I will obviously talk in the stream as well. After the podcast is done, we're going to be playing some games, we're going to be kicking some ass, and we're going to have some fun for the rest of the stream. Alright? But yes, we're going to be doing this every single week. It happens every single Monday. It's a really nice way to start a Monday off stream. Just chilling, relaxing. So yeah. James, it's a Jim. I don't know what's a James. It's, Jim, how you doing, buddy? It's a Neil. So glad you're still streaming. So I seen you were completely sucking something for a... So complaining is to sucking something for a living, lol. So complaining is to sucking something for a living. Oh, you on about the stream I was complaining about? Yeah, that was that was crazy. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this, man. I shaved. I kept the porno stash. I kept the stash. See? I kept the naughty stash. Is there sweet spots for sniping in this game? No, there is not. Alright, troopers. Anyway, let's go and listen to this podcast. Let's have a good time. And, yeah. So, let me go and pause this music real quick. Right, and I'll see if you guys can hear the podcast. I know, I'll turn it down, Probably loud.
And we are live. Hey everybody, I'm Tom from the community management team here at DICE. Welcome to the latest episode of Inside Battlefield, our Battlefield podcast series.
Sorry,
where
I can't
we
stay,
talk about
but
everything
my
Battlefield.
father's really bad
You can
today,
reach
so I'll
out
catch
to
you
us,
later. Okay,
through
Feynix, alright, buddy.
Inside Battlefield on our social channels.
Yeah, we'll catch up, buddy. We'll catch up soon. You take care, right?
So today's episode 3, and we're gonna have a Q&A session with two folks from our dev team that are here right now. Nika and Amo, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Hello to the community and to our listeners.
Yeah, and hello to everyone who listens.
For the folks who might not know you, could you please introduce yourselves and what you do at DICE?
So, hi everyone. My name is Nika. I am together with Amo, lead producer on the live game for 2042. I mostly work with the, as we call, with the seasons. So I have been part and very heavily involved in all the seasons after the launch. So I work with all the seasonal content. How do we, when do we release when? What is our weekly player experience? What is the Battle Pass experience? All the fun stuff throughout the seasons.
Hi everyone, my name's Amo. I'm also a producer for the live game 2042, and I work more with the content that comes out to the players. So working with the maps team, the modes team, the core gameplay team, the weapons and the vehicles teams, as well as the characters and kind of our gadgets team, our specialist teams and our gadgets team. So getting across quite a lot of multiplayer with my team and our leads there.
So update 3.2 just came out. It's available for play right now. So if you missed it, return to the class system, the breakaway work, new vault weapons, thermal scopes, and a whole bunch of changes and improvements. So I think it's a very exciting update for the team. We've worked towards this for quite a long time. So Nika, Amo, how are you feeling about the update? And I guess what's your favorite change that's live right now?
It has
I know a name called Ammo. It
fantastic
might be
to
like a little
actually
like
look at the
gamer name,
feedback
but
and
that's
to
kind of
finally
cool.
have this update out live and in the player's hand. Like, of course, we knew about this for a while, so we couldn't wait for the launch date. I know, of course, the biggest change we introduced with this update is the class system. However, I'm not going to be predictable and say that's my favorite thing. Of course, it is my favorite thing. But the next favorite thing is the breakaway update. I will mention there are some extra explosions which made me very, very happy. But overall, playing on the breakaway map after the update has been so much better gameplay experience. And then there's also what I really liked is the thermoscopes. I have been using them in playtests for a long time, and now I can finally actually go on the live game and play with them.
Yeah, I'm going to be predictable. I'm gonna say the class system coming back. I'm an old school Battlefield player fan. Been playing it since the original came out, and to see kind of that DNA of Battlefield come back to 2042 and the way the specialists are now kind of complementing and adding depth to those classes.
Yep.
It's wonderful to see, and I've been playing it 4, 5, 6 hours a day since 3.2 came out, and it's definitely a different experience now. You feel the change, you feel the shift in the meta,
Yep.
so it's really enjoyable in that sense. So I think for me, it's the breakaway rework is probably the biggest rework we've done for our maps team. It's fantastic, but I think for me, it's the class system that stands out. I'm really enjoying it right now.
Awesome. Thank you. So quick disclaimer before we go into the Q&A section. So today we'll talk about update 3.2, a little bit about what comes next, but we've got a lot of questions from you on general game balance. Hey, what are you doing about this weapon or maybe this vehicle? So we will have more podcast episodes where we sit down with those specific teams. So any very specific balance questions, we feel it's better to answer those questions when we sit down with the teams. We've also received a lot of questions about, hey, are you bringing back this feature at a later time? So we don't want to speak about that today, but we'll go over a few items that we've got coming up, what we're thinking about, what we want to do in the future. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's dive into the questions. You folks ready?
We're ready.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do
go.
it. Okay, let's go. Okay. So the first question is quite a broad one, but to me a very interesting one that goes into a look behind the scenes. So for the both of you, what are the most difficult things to overcome in order to enhance or create new content in the game?
Oh, the fun one. Me and Mahmoud, I can start. So me and Am are live service producers, so we work in a live environment, which is different than when you have pretty much a lot of time to work on the game and to ship the game. So I think one of the most important differences is you have limited time, you have a limited number of people. So the biggest challenge is like what to pick, because you can't have it all. You can't have it all as fast as possible. So we have to always, try and balance things out and try and find out what is this 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 things that we want to get out to the players as soon as possible. I think me and Amo discussed this a lot.
Yeah, I think an example of that is when the game launched, it had the reaction that it had with the community. I think that was mirrored a lot within the team as well, if we're being honest, and there was a lot of things that came up that we owned within the team internally and we wanted to fix. So when we moved into a live environment, Nika and I kind of took charge of different parts of the game. I was working with people like Florian and Shashank and Matt on maps, modes, core gameplay, Ben Walk on weapons and vehicles, and we just did a review. We looked at everything, and so we changed our strategy. And as Nika's saying, you have to pick and choose what you go after. The house was built. and the systems within that house were already built. So there was nothing that we could necessarily change from a systemic point of view without doing a fairly risky overhaul to a game in live. So in that case, for instance, we picked reworking the maps. That was a difficult decision. That was one, myself and my team pushed. I think that's paid off with the reaction that the community's having and what we're seeing. We looked at what the problems the map had. We took a lot of feedback from the community as well. Obviously, they play a lot. They see things in a slightly different way when it's in live than when it's in production. And taking that on board, we knew that we wanted the maps and we knew that we wanted to work the classes. And those things take time, especially the classes. Is a fairly significant systemic change. And it's about putting that through the right process because it touches so many parts of the game. So it's the product you have in live that is also kind of a limitation. And the question that often comes up to me in Twitter, at least in my DMs, they're like, why don't you just import X map into the game? And honestly, I would love for it to be copy and paste, like just Control-C, Control-V. But unfortunately, it's not. There are assets that you build in a particular engine variant. You bring it over, and the systems that you have in this game are not compatible with the systems that you have in that game. And so it becomes arduous, expensive. You lose engineers to try and fix that. And then it takes away from features that you could be building. And in some cases, you look at it, do we build a new map or a new version of that map, or do we try to import it? And sometimes it's cheaper, quicker to actually do the new map than the old map, depending on what the differences are between the systems that you have in 2042 and a previous game. So destruction being one, for instance, and how assets are set up around those. So there are, unfortunately, limitations to kind of software development that we are bound by, that one would hope that we wouldn't have, because I would love to be able to Control-C, Control-V most of my favorite maps. I'm a Van Peak. I would love to just do that.
I think one of the biggest frustration when you're on social media and when you talk to the players is that I don't know like how to explain, because it seems like it's just not getting across that when players are like, oh, why aren't I doing this? Why aren't I doing that? Why like this should be quick? I'm like, if it was quick and easy, it would already be done. Like all we do is we want to build and create a game for our players. So we want to actually get whatever we can out as soon as possible on the best possible quality. The reality with the game production is that you have to balance things out because you can't have it all. That's just software production in general. Like, I mean, there's the whole triangle of time, people, and quality.
Sounds like you have difficult choices to make all the time.
Difficult. It's always a balancing act, and I think quality is an important one that often doesn't get spoken about. And I think obviously quality comes down to an individual, and people can go, I don't think this is quality from a consumer perspective, a customer perspective, and from our perspective. But certainly there are things that I think you and I have sat down and talked about that we stopped production on, where we just don't see it getting to quality. So I think that quality aspect is very important as well as what comes across.
Okay, I think that's very good answer. Goes really in depth. So thank you both. So the next question is a little bit more light from a player called Comet. Who is your favorite character, not limited to specialists, in the world of 2042, and why? Nika, let's start with you.
Oh, I knew it. Immediate. I'm sorry, it's Liz. Please don't hate me. So there are a couple of reasons why I love Liz, and I generally only play with Liz since the moment she was released. Actually, since the moment I managed to get my hand on her, because guess what? I have the benefit of playtesting it even before it's live. I do. So one thing I do really like to play, I realize I do often play support, but engineer is my thing. So I would usually, before having Liz, I would usually pick Boris. And then there's, of course, this, I said, there's a bit of a personal connection with Liz. She is an Eastern European woman. She's Polish. She is absolutely badass. And I immediately fell in love with the whole story and the character and her background actually, life story. And then on top of it, she has a grenade launcher. I mean, the TV missile, fine. And as we already mentioned, I do like to blow shit up. So yes.
We do. Yep. Yeah.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but I do like her gadget.
Just as a quick reminder, like if you haven't yet, go to our website and check out all the character biographies. They are awesome. The backstories for
in-game
especially
now as well.
are really
The thing
cool.
is-
and in game.
Yes, there is gameplay, and yes, now we have them also in the game. There's their bios and the story. But I always like to immerse myself in the world. I know Battlefield gameplay, I get it, but I also like to know more about the characters that I'm playing with. And I would always really, really like to poke people who write the stories. Like, hey, can you tell me, like, okay, the next character, like, what's the story behind it? You know, what is their, again, where are they coming from? What's their experience? Like, because I really want this world of 2042 be the one that makes sense. It is alternative reality. It's not something that's like, it's one of those, like, it could happen, like, in the future. And I really like to understand all the pieces that, made that world to be.
What about you, Alan?
So for some similar reasons, but not the same character, I really like Zane. I think the playstyle suits me. I like to play aggressively with Zane, but with an NTW. So I'll put like a 4x scope or a 1.25 and try to hip fire and kind of get involved with the battle rifle as much as I can. His XM is great for kind of dealing with dozer mains, even though they have their kind of anti-explosive kind of passive, but it's a great one of fishing people out. But also, I'm Middle Eastern. I was involved with the work for Zane fairly early on, and I think Zane for me is the first character that we've had in Battlefield that is kind of a positive representation and spin on Middle Eastern players. So bringing someone like him that if we own our mistakes in the past, in Battlefield, we've used, I'm Iranian, we've used a lot of Iranians in Battlefield as kind of cannon fodder and bad guys in previous iterations. And we've always, it's been a trait, not just of our franchise, but many others. And I think now that we're kind of turning that corner and bringing someone like Zane, who is, stoic, strong, powerful, has a perk where he kind of, heals himself after a kill, which is a great one for someone who plays aggressive. Yep. All of those things kind of coming in make Zane someone really kind of attractive for me to kind of play with. So I really enjoy playing with Zane. But I don't necessarily main any one. There's I kind of go across all of the classes depending on kind of the situation. And who I'm playing with. If I'm playing with friends who will main assaults, I would go with a support because we generally get killed a lot.
I'm just remembering you and Zane and throwing knives. God damn it, you killed me so many times. It was it became personal. We were playtesting together.
Yeah, so I mean, the throwing knife, again, that was one of those things where obviously the weapons team and the gadgets team kind of put that together. I'm not saying I had a huge amount of influence, but I was definitely pushing for a throwable like that. I would love to see a hatchet in there as well, just because I think it also has that additional impact. But they definitely kind of allayed my fears when they gave me 3 or 2 throwing knives instead of 1 hatchet. So I was like, yeah, go on, fair enough. So I really enjoyed the throwing knife in that. And yeah, it's just unfortunate that it happened repeatedly all the time in playtest against you. But it wasn't intentional, I promise.
I do want to say at some point, if someone keeps killing you in the playtest, your whole purpose in the playtest is to get
if it makes you feel any better, Florian got me 1 time with the throwing knife, recorded it, and put it in a team meeting. So if any kills that I got on you, the entire studio got to see Florian kill me once with the throwing knife.
But here's the thing, it's Florian. We all know. Oh, I have to say this. I'm sorry, Florian was on podcast. Everyone knows about Florian. He's freaking amazing. The thing is, when you get killed by Florian playtest, first I thought maybe it's personal until I realized who Florian is.
Yeah.
And then it's no. And then actually even had new people coming in. Hey, I keep getting killed by this. And then, we say Florian, no, it's just Florian. It's not personal. Don't worry. He kills everyone.
That's why when you kill him in the playtest, you record it and you save it for a highlight reel that you then sent him at the end of the year.
Yes, it's a freaking achievement.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yes, not a very good answer there. Question number 3 from Keyboard Mike. What purpose do the specialists serve post 3.2 beyond the cosmetic appearance?
So I think if you look at them within the classes, they provide a little bit more depth to the class gameplay. So if you take the support class, for instance, with Falk and Irish, as kind of 2 of the examples, then obviously Angel as well. Falk has a passive which allows her to revive the down teammates quicker than the other 2.
So I'm one clarification on the faster revive with Falk. I believe it's to full health, but not necessarily the speed of the revive itself.
Yeah, that's right. It's the defib charge kind of health over time, essentially. So if you spend, say, 1 second charging with Falk, you'll get to 100 HP. Whereas if you do 1 second with one of the others, you'll probably get to, say, perhaps like 50 health, 8 HP. So in that sense, she gets you to full health quicker.
Okay, thank you. So basically, you get someone up and running faster, still at full health.
Exactly. You get someone into the fight a lot quicker.
Cool, thank you.
But the other two then have, different perks and abilities that will kind of change the way a support can play kind of in the battlefield. Where previously you were a medic, you played as a medic, you had some variance there within kind of the medic class in kind of iterations. But now, for instance, you have the deployable shield that you can put down for Irish, which allows you to kind of have a different experience as a medic, and certain medics play differently to one another. And then you have Angel, who has the loadout crate, which, dropping the loadout crate at the moment, previously it worked in a very particular way where you could go out and change your loadouts. Now we've altered that a little bit, and I think there's a question a little bit later on we can go into.
Yeah, like there is a question, so maybe we can save that for the question itself.
Yeah, but exactly. I mean, there's a little bit more depth to each of those classes, the way that they play.
You actually covered almost 3 questions, because there was also a question from
efficiency.
Fresh Mixture.
Hell yeah.
Will all 3 support players revive speed be the same? So no, Falk.
No, they will not. Falk will be quicker.
Revives
There
faster,
you
so
go.
she still has that specific perk
Yeah.
that makes her stand out from the other 2 support specialists. Anything you want to add, Nika?
No, I think actually, I mean, I'm already covered like 3 questions, so I think we're good for this one.
We have to take them one at a time, otherwise we'll be done in 5 minutes.
I mean, I have a lunch date at 12, which is like being snappy.
Come on, chop chop.
Okay, so question from Adamonic. Can you add a snow NATO to Breakaway so the penguins can hide? Also, can we have more penguins?
Of course. Sorry. Yeah, I'm the Penguin Squad fan. Amo does not understand us. It's fine.
Taking a sip of coffee.
I will remain silent. I don't want the internet to hate me over fictional penguins.
I will never say no to more penguins. However, I don't think we planned anything like that yet. But wink, wink, hint, hint. Just gonna say that.
Wink, wink.
Yeah,
hint,
wink,
hint.
wink.
Okay. But yeah, I think keeping the penguin population on Breakaway safe is a priority for us.
Yes,
we care about penguins.
we care a lot about penguins. And yes, me and Amo will have conversations if we ever decide to touch the penguins, because penguins are precious and we don't touch the penguins.
Sorry, touching the penguins. I think we have to cut this out, but that sounded so.
Just in case this isn't cut out, I am not involved in any touching whatsoever. No.
You're all such dirty minds.
I just do teabagging on. That's it.
Such dirty minds, even with penguins. How dare you?
Okay, so we already touched upon this one just now. Question from Rady01. What way will Angel's Crate work after update 3.2 is out?
Yeah.
Will we still be able to switch between some form of restricted loadouts?
Yeah, so previously you had four a number of loadouts that you could kind of switch out for using Angel's Crate. Now the way it will work is essentially Angel can call in the crate in the class that you are as a player. You can kind of walk up to that, interact with it in the same way, and then change your primary, your secondary, your gadget, or your throwable from that crate. You won't be able to change your class, because that would be slightly awkward if you went from, being McKay to Dozer. No, they're the same class, but
they're also
McKay or to Rao.
Yeah.
That would be awkward. But no, it's about kind of changing, your class loadout that you have at this time. So that's how it would work.
So this was another broad question that we've got asked a lot. Will specialists see further tweaks to their traits and specialties? So I'm going to throw that to both of you, I guess.
Yeah.
I can take this one. I mean, with the 3.2 update out, and now it's in the hands of the player, and we will continue monitoring and collecting the players' feedback, so we can understand like how much do we need to balance and how much do we need to balance the abilities of our specialists. The thing is, at this moment, it's been only days. So with more time, we'll have a better idea where the tweaks will be necessary, and once the new meta has been established. So I think it's too early to say now exactly.
Yeah.
But we are monitoring and we are following up on it.
Yeah, I mean the 3.2 changes certainly we're monitoring. There are others within the pod that are working on specialists that we're actively looking at as well. So I won't go into too many details, but there is a push for us to ground the specialist kind of experiences somewhat. So using a razor of like, would this fit within something like BF4, for instance, or something along those lines.
Yep.
So it's a little bit more grounded. So you will see kind of further tweaks happening to specialists. There are ones that we're kind of actively looking at the moment, but I'll leave that to kind of the team to go into a little bit more detail.
Okay, and I'll reiterate what you said as well, Nico. Like, we are, by the time folks listen to this, I think the update has been out for 6 days. So we are reading Twitter, Reddit, forums, Discord. Like, we are capturing that feedback. We are carefully monitoring how the gameplay plays out and what the new meta is. So yeah, and we'll have more updates coming as always. So yeah, changes.
Yeah, I think it's also important to understand, like, together with the players' feedback, we are also collecting the data points, understand, okay, what is happening in the game, how are players behaving in the game. And then taking all that together and figuring out, okay, what changes do we need to make? Do we need to make changes? What are the next tweaks we have to do? I don't see us doing any drastical changes because that's just not how, unless something is terribly wrong. And at this point, we don't think it is. It seems like we will have to just do tweaks and adjustments and see.
Yeah, we'll continue monitoring it and see kind of what needs to be changed.
But I think so far it's looking pretty good.
I think it's looking good right now. You're going to be upset with me a little bit, but I think, we look at certain characters like Liz, for instance, which I think is
Here we go.
she's staring at me.
That's there.
But certainly, like, you kind of look at the way that we're utilizing Liz at the moment, and the changes made were kind of in reaction to what's happening with the classes coming in, and the expectation that there's going to be less rockets and rocket launchers on the battlefield. But looking at the way the javelin's being used at the moment, we're looking at all of those things and looking at how we balance not just the specialists, but also weapons that are kind of adjacent to the specialist. So if the javelin's too powerful and maybe Liz needs to be brought down or the javelin needs to be, we don't know what the answer is yet. We're looking at that kind of both the kind of feedback on Reddit and on Twitter, but also kind of the data. So I think we'll be able to formulate a plan fairly soon next week to see kind of what's going to get tweaked with the team.
The personal sacrifices we have to make our players happy. And enjoying our games. Yeah.
So another specific question for specialists from Tim Meininger. If some of the specialists aren't fitting the mold for what class they are in right now, will you be reevaluating, what a word, where and how they work? So if we basically will switch them to a completely different class.
It won't be done on a whim. So I can say, like, from a historical perspective, historical may be a bit too much of a grand word for this, but at least from a story perspective, when we were doing the changes over the last few months, there was a lot of debate that mirrored, I think, what we saw in the community within the team of where certain specialists and characters should go. I'm not going to say kind of where I fell on which side, but I think there was valid arguments for where specialists go in terms of the experience that we were trying to go after. If we see that a specialist is really out of place when it's in live, we will look to address that with the team and see what we can do. That is, I think, one of our policies, as we said. Same with tweaking the specialist or grounding the specialist or gadgets. It'll be the same as kind of what category they're in. And we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add, Nico?
No, I think, again, Ammo covered it really nicely. That's exactly the direction we're planning to go with.
I have seen quite a lot of feedback on Pike. The most feedback I've seen so far is on Pike. Her trait or specialty is close quarters focused, but like her weapon proficiency is a sniper rifle. So obviously we don't need to, we are going to change her, but I would love to hear your thoughts right now, how that plays out.
That's one of the interesting ones. I think you look at Pike and the ability is close quarters. The Razor uses information sharing. Everyone within that recon class shares essentially information, which was used. So I think that's how Pake went into the recon class. But certainly it's definitely a close quarters recon. Being kind of a BF3, BF4 veteran, the way that I played recon, you would play recon with like a tug and, someone's going to hate me for this, but a non-auto shotgun. That's very important for me to point out as a veteran, that I was using the old pump action style shotguns. And I would kind of play very close quarters with the recons. And so I think when we were looking at it, that certainly wasn't the reason why we put it there, but a lot of the BF4 veterans that are in the studio looked at it and said, there is a place for a recon to play in a close quarters experience and environment. They don't just have to be a sniper. Again, the feedback from Pike, we'll monitor it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what the pick rates are. If it's something that does feel off, we will look to address that.
Okay.
Awesome. And yeah, I think Amo will really like our next season, I have to say. And that's all I'll say.
That sounds very mysterious.
That does sound very mysterious.
That sounds very mysterious. Okay. Next question from Mickey921. With the return to the class system, how do we, for example, tell a new player that he has a tool to fix my tank or helicopter?
That's a really good question.
That is a really good question. I think onboarding-wise, we would like to do more in terms of telling the players what's available to them. There is a video for the classes when you look at the classes within the collection screen, but I think we need more. We do a fairly good job of telling players when someone needs to be revived. So I think we would like to kind of look at that system and see, is it plausible to do more with it? But right now there is kind of no plans in the works to improve that kind of onboarding experience, but I think it's something that is very valid and that we want to kind of look at for sure.
Okay. Next question from IS2 Dixon. With only discarded and hourglass being the remaining maps that need reworks, will we see similar design changes for those maps as we did for Breakaway? A little bit of context there. I think this question came out of the feedback from players that they really liked what we did with Breakaway. So the expectations are high for what's to come next, but
I mean, I can take this one. The thing is the way, I mean, Amo can also talk more about it, as he was really involved into the, as he mentioned, the map reworks. But we do address each map in a bit of a unique way, because the feedback for each map is different. So what works, what doesn't work with each map is different. So I can't say, like, yeah, we're going to do the same, because it will depend on what were the pain points on discarded and what are the pain points on hourglass. And that will pretty much define what are we going to change or fix.
Yeah. I mean, all the maps shared some similar pain points. We talked about kind of the 360 engagements, lack of cover, all of those things that I think have been spoken about and well documented. So those aspects will come into the game. Players have seen kind of the famous containers and sandbags kind of making their way around the battlefield, and now there's the addition of, I think, the destroyed vehicles and the craters that have been making their way into the game as well. And now with Breakaway, there's been some fairly unique changes with the ice cave and the crashed
that's a
condor
really
in there
cool
as
area,
well.
By the way.
It's not crash, more of a crash landing. I think that was landed quite well. That one. It wasn't that kind of. It wasn't the crash that I usually crash the condor when I'm trying to be the pilot in the playtest. So I think, as Nika said, we'll take each map kind of based on those more generic issues that we need to fix, but also each map will have its own kind of specific issues that we'll need to kind of look at and how do we put it together. So something like Hourglass, for instance, obviously is a very large map. We'd need to kind of look at how do we close that space down and which areas do we keep and which areas do we potentially save for something else in the future. So there's a lot of individual work that we need to do there with those maps. But it certainly is exciting kind of with the reworks coming in, and we've seen, I think, the changes are going in the right direction. Something like Orbital, for instance, where they had that causeway, which was very empty, is now quite
it looks
very fun
super
area.
cool now.
It looks cool.
It's I think it's my new favorite area on that.
Well, and they look like battlefields now. They're not pristine anymore, which is one of the main issues that we had. So it's very important for us to ensure that we continue with that element of looking like there's been an engagement there. So it's very important.
I think, I mean, apart from the gameplay, one of my favorite things when it comes to the reworks is how we moved away from the pristine look to
Yeah.
actually this like feeling like you can see there's a war going on.
Yep.
And again, it provides more options for Quaver, more options for different types of gameplay. And I think the Orbital is the one I remember when I first saw it. It was just like, oh my god, this just feels and plays so good. I do have to say, because I know people are actually curious about it. Yes, there will be containers, and there will be more containers.
It will not be contained.
Just to make that clear, yes, we will have more containers.
Great. The meme lives on.
It's a thing.
That is great. Like, we have to keep the meme alive now. And one shout out to, if you are interested in our design process for the map reworks, like, we had a core feedback session on this last year. So it's still available on our website to read. So if you want to learn more, like have a deeper or closer look at what we did there, check out the articles. There's 2 of them. They're still available to read. Which brings us to the next question. So it's a 2-parter. So first, will the tutorial ever be removed? I keep seeing it. And there was also a section about the intro before you jump into the match that's maybe a bit too long.
Yeah.
So can we? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the intro, like the actual tutorial, yeah, that this player keeps saying it. I'm very, very sorry. That's not intended behavior. You should see it actually once when you start the game. So this sounds like a bug, which we'll have to figure out why it's happening and fix it as soon as possible.
Yeah, and on the second part with the intro to the multiplayer, that's actually something that the team is looking at the moment to reduce that particular intro sequence. So I can't give seconds of how much we're shaving off, but it's going to be a snappier experience. That's what we're targeting. I'm not sure which patch it's scheduled for, but it's something that we're definitely looking at in the future.
Yeah, I don't think we have the patch scheduled yet. It's we're working on it, and then when it's done, it's going to
Okay,
go out.
great. So smoother intro into
Yeah,
the
we've actually played it in a playtest, and it's much quicker.
Okay,
So, yeah.
I think that's a very good change. So looking forward to seeing that be live. Which brings us to the next question, which is quite a big one. I think it's the #1 feedback we get right now. So I'm going to give credit for the question to Nightfall451. Are we ever going to get squad leader abilities? So squad management. Nika, I think you've been...
Yes,
been working on
I
it.
have some knowledge on that topic.
Yes.
So we are we know that the squad management is something that our players have been asking for. We know it's one of the features that players did expect to have when we launched the game, and we are looking into it. The thing is, we wanted to get out the class system. There were other things we wanted to change and release before we jump on the squad management. And we touched upon it in the beginning of the podcast. It's like we have to pick and choose. As we just can't. That's the challenge. You can't have it all at the same time. So I can't tell you more. Like when it's coming, we are looking into it. We are planning to bring it in the future. Hopefully, I'm not gonna say soon. It's gonna be soon. TM. Soon for me, might not be soon for someone else. But yes, we are looking into bringing it into somewhere in the future.
That's great news. And I think, especially with the return to the class system now being available, I think it's the right time to kind of build upon that core system that we just brought back. So more news to come at a later time.
Maybe Amo has more to add.
Do you want to?
No, I think you covered it well. I think it's just we know just how important the squad management system is, and the package that we're putting together, I think, is a good one. And one would hope that we can get that out pretty soon. But then again, that's
soon
your
TM.
soon TM.
Yeah. But to all listeners, like, we know you have this feedback. We've seen the comments, so like it's something that's top on our list right now.
Yeah, and the thing is, there is a very high chance we will release everything at the same time. We are looking into what can we get out as soon as possible? How can we continue evolving? How can we get answer the feedback as much as possible. But I do have to say, might not come everything at the same time, but we will try and address the feedback and give the players what they want.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Next one. From David and Kelly. Would you allow a game to start with bots after a few minutes of wait time, even if the minimum amount of players is not met? So for times when players have to wait a bit to start a match? Can we make that experience smoother?
So the thing is, we are aware that not all the players have like the same experience and the same good experience. So this is not a surprise to us. It's not something we don't know. However, we are looking into it. We are planning to address it. I do not have more information to share than that, so I don't want to put hopes up and then have people disappointed. But this is something we are looking into it, and we are aware, and we are looking into it.
It's definitely on our radar. Like we've
exactly,
seen the
and I
feedback,
mean, it's one of the things I think we find really important, and we would like to address it as soon as we can, as soon as we have a really good solution for it.
I think just maybe we can talk a little bit more about the general matchmaking experience as well. Amo, maybe you could speak more to that, because it's part of the matchmaking experience, and there are multiple improvements we know we can make and stuff we want to do. So is there anything you can add?
Yeah,
right
so
now?
we've been looking at the matchmaking experience, and I think, many players out there anecdotally can probably come back and say they've played the same match several times in a row, and we can say now that is obviously a bug. That is not the intended experience that we're going for. I certainly myself can, send in recordings to the team and go, I played Manifest 3 times in a row, for instance. So the way that it's designed is that when you play Manifest, it should then be down prioritized, so the likelihood of that popping back up is low. But the current flow doesn't seem to be achieving that. So we are reviewing it, we're looking at that, and we're looking at what changes we can do to the matchmaking to make that experience significantly better.
Okay. Thank you. Brings us to the next question from Shanatak. Are you definitely removing helicopters in Breakthrough forever? Very forever. That's very, very yeah.
I'm going to say, like, right now we don't have any plans to change it, but I think forever is a really strong word.
That's a very strong.
Ideally, I think what we want to do is leave it to kind of the team to decide what vehicles are kind of available on particular levels and experiences. So that can be reviewed, and you can kind of change your decision and kind of reintroduce things. I know kind of within the studio, my kind of presidency of the anti-Little Bird Club is fairly well known, but I certainly wouldn't want to take that experience away from other players. So I think if we see that the helicopters should come back to Breakthrough, I think that's something that the team would look at and then make the decision for sure.
But from what I understand, for right now, we feel the experience is playing out as we...
Right now, the experience is playing out as I think as intended. The helicopters can dominate in many other kind of experiences for sure. Right now, it's playing as intended. But again, forever is a very strong word.
Forever is a strong word. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So we've done a bunch of questions now. I would like to get to the cookie of the week. Because we have new cookies. So let's take a short moment to
appreciate the cookie.
Appreciate the cookies. So
I'm finding it difficult to call it a cookie though, because it's clearly a brownie.
It is.
Is a brownie a cookie?
Here's the thing. It does look like a brownie. You would think it's chocolate but it's not as dense and as sweet as the brownie. That's my assessment. Like,
I'm going to skip all the
it's
cookie
not really
thing.
a cookie. Here's the thing with the languages.
I'm British, so I also can't.
It's delicious. Okay,
coconut
so
sprinkles, it's very good. Sorry, folks. When can we get it? So, just in general, like, what are we looking for in the future?
I mean, we mentioned one of the features we're looking in the future, which is squad management. We are already on it. And that's the thing, it's a bit tricky to answer, like, hey, what, exactly which feature is coming when, because we really don't have an answer at this moment, apart from the features like we're coming sooner rather than later, that we're already looking into it, to have the teams that like pretty much assigned to it and working on the feature. And for those that know, when we say we are looking into a feature, that goes from like, okay, we are figuring out what is the right design, sitting out with the team, what do we need to actually build it, what are the missing parts, how much time it will take. All of that comes when we say we are looking into it. That's the whole process that goes into it before we actually start building it, getting it ready, fixing all the bugs, and having it out the door to the players. So I can't really say much about the specifics, but at the moment I can address the squad management.
Yeah, I think as you said, like previous features like squad management are coming. We're looking to bring that in the future. Persistent servers were introduced recently
in
to Portal. Class system, come back.
We're not done
That one
building
came back.
features,
We're aware of that
basically.
one. We're not done building features. Will those features be legacy features or features that were in previous games? That will depend, I think, on what the product needs and what the product demands. So right now, what we're looking towards, like Season 4, and we're looking towards other areas, there isn't necessarily a legacy feature that's coming in, but there will be recognizable features that you've kind of touched on in previous games coming.
Okay. Next, from Pixel 5. Will the Oz narrative continue in Season 5? Nika. What do we have for story?
So, yes, we will continue the 2042 story. And I'm so sorry, I can't give you any spoilers. So you will have to wait and see. But yeah, the story continues.
The story continues. There's more story to come. Great. Next, from Daniel Swenson. Will 128-player breakthrough make a return as a permanent mode?
I feel like I'm going to be the no guy for this particular podcast. Look, again, like right now, there are no plans to bring it back permanently. 64-player breakthrough is playing the way that we would want breakthrough to play. Again, it's coming down to kind of your engagement kind of angles and the amount of time that you're within an engagement. Certainly, I think the chaos that 128-player breakthrough brings is a lot of fun, and that's something that has worked really well as a limited time mode for the Battle of Nordvik, the Season 2 event. And we've seen things like Rush XL, for instance, also kind of benefit from that similar experience. So again, like we are more than happy to kind of see how all of this plays out and kind of keep bringing it back as a limited time mode. As a permanent mode, right now, again, there are no plans to kind of introduce it as a permanent mode.
Okay. So it has its time and place, but the Battle of Nordvik event was fun, so we're looking forward to having something like that in the future again. Great. So that was what we had for questions today, but I do want to end it on something we touched upon in the first episode. It was from Oliver. Pineapple,
Oh, boy.
pineapple on pizza. I think...
No,
Can we put this to rest? Yes,
No.
yes or no?
no, as the pizza purist, hell no. I did, however...
That is a very, very firm answer. Holy.
Very firm answer.
Oh, damn. Okay.
No. Okay, just I have to admit, I did try it. So I can say, hell no.
I actually did try it. We went out with a bunch of us after work at some point, and we all went for pineapple pizza. And
you
what was
guys.
the other banana curry?
Why would you
something?
do that to yourself?
It
Why
was-
would you do that to yourself?
It was not a good night.
I'm sorry.
It started so well, but then we had the pizza and it was not good.
Of course. I hope you learned your lesson.
I did.
Good.
Which camp are you in, though, Amo?
Oh, I'm firmly in the yes camp.
Oh no!
Let the people eat what they want to eat. That's
No.
what I say. And you know what? Pineapple on pizza, absolutely fine.
The thing is, they
Good
can
Hawaiian,
eat
I'm not going to complain about it.
they can eat whatever they want. Do I have to be affirmative of that? Do I have to be positive and supportive? No, I don't
But
have
you don't have to be
I can't-
negative about it.
Yeah.
No, you
I'm a
don't.
grumpy old woman. I can be negative about whatever hell I want.
Listen, unless you're, grandpappy invented kind of Napoleon, like pizza from Napoli, I don't think you have much of a say.
Okay, so the thing is, I'm not Italian. No, I can't take that credit. However, I'm the first Italian neighbor. So I come pretty much from across the sea. So we do take our pizza and our pasta very seriously. And
As
the
you
seafood.
should. As you should.
Exactly. Like, I'm sorry.
Look, I'll put
no.
it this way. In Sweden, we have this culture or subculture of pizza called food pizza, which basically allows you to put whatever you want on a pizza, and it's up to you if it's delicious or not. I have seen some monstrosities created. There is the Yule pizza, which is like a Christmas buffet on the pizza, and it's not like an American or a British buffet. It's like you're looking meatballs, Prince core of like Prince sausages, sauerkraut in some cases. It's a very weird combination. But I'm not going to stop someone who wants to put that monstrosity into their system from doing it. That's up to them. They have that freedom to. And that's that pizza. I mean, then you have the options of like steak and chips on a pizza, which sounds horrible, but with béarnaise sauce,
Alright,
it's
okay,
kind of
we can
amazing. And then you
close
have
this
the
off
doner
now.
kebab pizza here with French fries. If you haven't
I
had
think
that at
this
2
is
a.m.
it.
So here's the thing: when you're not born in Sweden and raised, this is where I draw my line.
Swedish
So-
pizza,
No.
Swedish.
Pizza salad outside. No,
That's yeah, folks. I think we can close it there for today's.
Okay. Right, that's all done. Well, we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, we got no information there. None. Nearly sleep. Yeah. Do you know why? I didn't know that they removed nightbirds or choppers in from Breakthrough. I didn't know that. That's kind of crazy. Oh. Is that mode still here? Yes. Okay, we're gonna play Rush XL just so I can tier 1 Zane. I'm so close, troopers. Look. I'm trying, okay? I'm really, really trying to tier 1 him, alright? I promise you guys. Alright, I'm trying. You look like Sean O'Malley. Gotta look this up. I've heard that name before, so let me just jog my memory. Oh, the USC fighter. Yeah, they're not like, you know, podcast people, are they? You know?
We have to destroy their objectives, take control of the sectors, keep pushing the enemy back.
Oh, no. Medic was camping in the corner as well.
That's one down.
I've heard that McGregor's returning to a fight, right? I heard something about that.
Exit distance mark. Hostile neutralized. Some range objective. Reloading. Explosives armed. Shoot any tango to get here.
Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate Awakening.
On the barrel, let's reload. The enemy has disarmed our explosives.
Oh, like deep in there. I still want to see that Tate versus Logan Paul. I don't think it's gonna happen. I tell you what, right? I'm so glad that I see Logan Paul in, like, WWE. Like, some people calling from that, like, you know, I think it's cringe and stuff, but man, the stuff he's putting off is so cool. Oh, he got me. Hang on, I wonder if there's a teammate close. Can't see, still locked on.
It's over.
Oh, that's it. Game over.
Solid effort.
Only got 2 kills, and they was both from the launcher. Yeah, that's what we're going to be trying to do today, troopers. We're going to try tier 1 Zane. That'd be like kind of a good goal to finish. still wish they moved the weapons as well in classes. It definitely makes you think that, doesn't it? Well, it's because like they have these classes and stuff, but the number one pointless thing is that you can use these classes, but it's pointless. You can use anything. Like, if you are gonna play as assault, a player, it makes sense to be assault player with assault rifle, because you actually do benefit because more bullets. But yeah, no, I totally get it though. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point using the SMG when you can switch? Like, the SMG, like the support class, the only benefit they give you is switching weapon faster. That's it. Yeah, honestly, I think the whole like sniper class, I think a lot of them are a lot more better on assault. Like McKay is very good for sniper class. You can get up in so many different spots. No more medic engineer hybrids. Yeah, that was, yeah.
The enemy will try to push us back sector by sector and destroy our objectives. Hold and defend! They've planted explosives!
Where they come? Trying to smoke me up.
Charges disabled. Good work. Marking the hostile. 0 degree. About 90 meters from your position.
There's an enemy tank. Screw that. We ain't playing with that. Where are the enemies then? Oh, they're like so far at the back.
Enemy charges have been defused.
Oh! Oh, welcome back, Grim. Sorry, bud. I just seen the message. It's like it was hidden away in the comments.
You need to head back. You wrecked the engagement.
Go, bled out.
We're taking casualties!
I do not want help!
Why is this guy bleeding out every time he's next to me? got him. Oh, man.
The enemy has armed their
Uh-oh,
explosives.
we're losing a bomb. Hey, what's up, Gav? How you doing, bud? I hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, Lucky's still here. Oh, sorry about it, yawn. I was saying Lucky's still here. Sound good? It's good to hear, man.
Destroyed Alpha objective. A sandstorm is disrupting our visuals and communications. Watch for the enemy taking advantage.
Really? Wants to play like that. And he's dead. Just like that.
Out of ammo, got to reload!
Вражеский боец отмечен.
They've planted explosives.
Except this is out! Firing XME!
Are they below? Hey, what's up, Nugs? How you doing, dude?
Both objectives have fallen. Fall back to the next sector.
Except this is fine!
Oh, me got sniped. Uh-oh.
Cover me! Надо мне помогать! Except go!
Oh. I wasn't screaming. I don't want to hear it. So... Oh, you're sick. Strep throat. Oh, damn, dude. Oh. Dude, strep throat is terrible. Oh, God. Cold. Drink. Have cold stuff, dude. Cold food. Soft food. Like rice salad. Yeah, dude, that blows, man. Strep throat is awful. I hate that. You lose your voice and everything. Oh, I'm so sorry, bud. Oh, no. Yeah, strep throat is like, I don't know, it's like a sickness, but it's like in your throat. Like, it makes you struggle to eat and stuff and swallow. Yeah, some rough stuff. Yeah, well, I hope you have a speed and recovery, Nugs, man. Just keep drinking, like, nice fluid stuff. Keep your mouth, like, minted and stuff. And all that, so you're not super sensitive.
Someone! Help! Do not come.
So, Lucky, when's the next time you're not working, bud? So we'll get some squad ups. So tomorrow? Alright, bet. Alright, solid. Yeah, I got weekly missions and everything due tomorrow, so that's perfect. Do you grind the weekly missions out, Lucky? Because I do go out my way to complete them. So, like, if I need to go into Conquest, because I guarantee because of the update, this one's going to be quite new. I'm guessing so. Oh my god, there's loads.
Disable the enemy's explosives.
Нам конец. Threat eliminated. عمل سلاحي. Cover me.
Oh, you plonker! Oh, I was going off, man! Ah! I was going off! And I had to ruin it! No! Man. I was feeding it as well. If that guy wasn't laying down, dude, I swear. So no, it says that I'm BP level 100, so I don't see a point. Oh no, I get it. That's kind of cool. You got to 100 because I know you haven't really been playing that much. Well, it's not like you really struggle in this game, do you? You know.
Attack some flank. Attack an enemy. I'm taking extra.
Oh,
Need a medic.
the facts. Yeah, we'll get a squad up tomorrow. If you'd like to, we could just do some comms and stuff. I'd love to catch up, man. Oh, Discord's coming to PlayStation, by the way. Just in case you didn't know. So then you can start using Discord on your PlayStation. Yeah, we'll get a squad. I'll see if I get a couple more troopers to come with us tomorrow. I'll put it into Discord later on saying I have 2 spots for tomorrow. So let's go! Yes, let's do it! Come on. To do comms. Yeah, exactly, man. That's going to be extremely nice. I wish they did that a long time ago, though. You know what I mean? This is something way overdue. For me personally, this should have happened extremely long time ago. It's in beta right now. You might have to like sign up. Yeah, so there's a beta. I guess all you need is just your account and just sign up and link your account. So it drops March 9th. Oh, sweet. There you go. I'm so glad though, because like the whole like default Xbox chat on Pi chat for PlayStation suck. And I honestly, I wish people used Discord a long time ago, but that was the problem. No one could properly do it because they had to use a different device. It was so annoying. Because that's all I use, man, is Discord. But yeah, it made comms very difficult. But yeah, it's gonna be so much better now. An enemy?
That's one down.
No! Don't. Okay, there we go.
Gotta go, go.
EMR, any good? Yeah, there's a double damage on the suppressor. Yeah, they done a damage bug. And with the suppressor, it's supposed to be weaker than the standard muzzle, but it's not. It does double the damage. So it's just 2-shot upper torso, and then a 1-shot headshot. That was such a slow revive. Oh, we got mute game chat. It's so annoying because when people talk in game chat, it knocks all my audio down. Just need a bigger mag. 21 is not too bad. You just got to be accurate. I feel like the only reason I'm pretty bad at my accuracy with this gun is just for the fact that the bullet velocity is extremely weak. It is super, super low.
Firing at the men!
For God's sake. Come on, medic. Medic, medic, medic. Come on, medic. Come on. Come on, medic. Ah. Oh. Hey, Lucky, coming back with the tier 1 membership. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, bud. My man. My man. I tell you what, though, I am definitely gassed, dude, to hear you start enjoying Battlefield again. It really hasn't been the same, man. You're my little, like, you're my little duo, you know?
That's one down!
So send you a friend request in case you ever want to squad up. I only play with my tier 2s and up. So if you ever want to become a member, you have to be a tier 2 or higher. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the only way I add people on my friends list. Yeah, sorry about that, my friend. The class system made it feel like Battlefield. That's good, dude.
Target eliminated!
No! Why did you just give me the quad head? No! No, 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 no! Give me the quad head! They just wish they locked the guns to classes. Well, yeah, because I feel like that's the one thing what just changes. You know what I mean? I feel like if they lock the weapons to the classes, it would just force you to use the weapons, you know? I don't know. For me, really, it sounds so pointless. Because, like, the thing is, right, if they had it where it was locked to classes, then when I need to use a medic class, I'm actually, well, a SMG, shall we say, I'm actually forced to use an SMG. You know, like, or the SMG class, I'm forced to use that. But right now, if I want to use, like, an SMG, I'm probably just going to stay as assault. Oh, you've... Yes. Teammate? Teammate? Yeah, okay.
Cover me!
Oh my god, there's loads. weird how I'm not doing any damage in there. There were so many people. No one in that building. See what I mean? Crazy bullet drop. Man, this side sucks. I wish they focused more on that right side with me. Oh. Hang on, it's my sister-in-law. Give me a second.
Back on your feet! That's some range of taking!
Alright, troopers. Sorry about that. I was on the phone. Sorry. It's my sister-in-law's birthday today. Yeah, my sister-in-laws, they both turned 29 today. They're twins. So they called me, actually. They needed to tell me something, but I was just talking to them because it was their birthday. I couldn't be rude. I couldn't be like, oh, I'm streaming. So I was just talking to them for a little bit. See, this is why I like playing the 24/7, like doing this type of mode, because this one's gonna be so much better to get all the Zane kills. Oh, did you see that streak, by the way, when I was on the phone? Oh my god, did you guys see what I did? That was freaking insane. I don't know if you guys, I hope you guys did. I was obviously muted at that time, but holy cow. Where is it? I think it's like here. Yeah. So I start from here. Get 5 of them. I try to do some more. Nothing really works off, so I get 1. And then look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a little 4-man spray. I was nuts. Actually, hang on. Oh, my bad.
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
Okay. I'm doing 40 to 60, man.
We have lost Alpha objective. The enemy has armed their explosives.
Hey, I appreciate the likes, troopers. We're getting close to 40 likes if we can do that. Just 4 more. No, how am I not getting any kills? Oh my god. Dude, that tank was just absolutely melting me.
Enemy forces are coming for us. Give no ground.
I kind of wish I was attacking though. Is that what you think we should do, troopers, after the next game? Start attacking? Oh, there's a guy on the enemy team. There's a hacker on the enemy team. Yeah, if you look, I had this guy on the other team. Do you know it's crazy? It's still the same guy. You know, that's absolutely blows my mind. So literally, like, what? About, I think it was about a month ago. The same account. I wonder if it actually is as well. I think the guy was tiered. Or no, I think it was like 70 at that time. Where's this bot? Man, their stupid little leaderboard is so childish. Like, look at this, how I'm supposed to find them. Where is he? I can't even find him on it now. Here. Oh, he's tiered now. Send a report. I reported it.
They've planted explosives. Hostiles are targeting our vital objectives.
NVK or the M44? Oh, come on, dude. You know the NVK. You know it's going to be NVK. This gun is so good that you can actually compete in, like, mid-fights. Like, see these ranges? I can compete these ranges. But the M44, yeah, just there's too much range. You got to be way more accurate with that. I don't know why everyone's chilling right at the back for.
Hostile charges disabled. Good work.
Exit this is up!
The enemy has armed their explosives.
Hey, spot! Let's get out!
Oh, perfect. Oh, no.
Did you get somebody?
Fall back.
GG, let's go, baby. 50 kills. 50 bomb. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go. 50 freaking kills, man. Nice. See, and the hacker still couldn't win. Oh, no. No, we lost. We lose? Oh, we lost. Well, it's because he was hacking. All right. Look, the guy was dropped 129 kills cheating. Don't want to hear it. US breakaway. Oh, this is attacking as well. Oh, I'm with the same guy again. Someone in the squad, same person. Attacking, I like this.
Attack each sector, destroy the objectives, and push them back.
Hang on, we're gonna go around. Oh, what? Oh my god. Bro, that guy hacked from the last game as well. Oh my god. You see how quick I died by the pistol? That's freaking insane. Oh, it's the same hacker I bumped into a month ago. I can't believe this guy is still cheating. Oh my god. Look at that, man. He's one-shotting me with a pistol. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we please fix the hacking problem? Like, this is outrageous, man.
Accelerate quiet. Accelerate of it. Touch that out.
Can't believe that guy's cheating.
I'm out. Reloading. Fire to that. Friendly casualty.
So, come on, medic.
Medic.
Right next to me. Yeah, thank you.
Reloading. Out of ammo. Got to reload. Grenade!
Man. Okay, right, I gotta figure out a better position then. Because where I'm at right now is not what I'm gonna benefit from playing insane.
Accelerate update. Accelerate fire.
What? Why am I? Why isn't it doing no damage? Hey, Pale Lion, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, this is why I want the airburst rifle to just finally be done, though, because the airburst rifle is inconsistent sometimes. Especially since the update, 3.2. It wasn't that bad since then.
Need to reload. Accelerate quiet. Exit this is locked. Accelerate quiet. The enemy is restoring their explosives. Cover. I'm reloading. Locking activate! Hostile neutralized! No, you can stay away! Friendly needs help! Updating activate!
Oh, what?
Enemy soldier, launch team 50 clean. 30 meters from your position.
Tango down! I don't need assistance! It's a mid-lock! It's a map fire!
Still here, kicking. Oh, he got me. Man, I can't believe that guy's still in the game hacking. Yeah, if you guys just joined on the enemy team, there's a guy cheating. He literally has already just one-shotted me with the NVK pistol twice. You haven't tipped on the AC-42 yet? Dude, yeah, man, you got to go and grind that. Get it done. Especially if they nerf it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely sweat with the AC-42. You take it easy, Grim, alright? Hopefully you get it done soon, man. Yeah, the AC-42 didn't take me too long, so I'm guessing it won't take you too long. It all depends on your playstyle. I did it on single fire. I don't use the burst fire, the AC. So annoying, man. How has he one-shot me? Yeah, he just one-shot me. I don't know. The thing is as well, right? He has like a damage bug as well. He has like damage thing. Because look, he's one-shotting me with the pistol. He's actually doing a one-shot with a freaking pistol. If I don't know what says cheating, then you know what I mean?
Exit distance marked!
Hackers don't have a life. Especially when they're cheating on the game what has like only a couple thousand people playing. You know? It's not like this game is like Warzone. It's not like hundreds of thousands of people playing. Like, you know, that guy cheating, he's probably the only cheater. He's probably the only cheater in the US. Because this is a US server I'm playing in.
Enemy down!
So this is probably the only US server when it comes to rush 24/7 and he's cheating. He might even not even be from the US. He might be just using a VPN. Yeah, so honestly, he could be the only hacker in this region. This was the same guy who I bumped into about a month ago. That's how disappointed I am, because it's been a month and he's still not banned. And people told him it and said, you know, reported him and everything. He's still not banned.
Target eliminated!
Oh, a little bit of a kill trade there. Right, how many kills do I need with Zane now? There's still so many, man. And Zane grind to tier 1 him, it's gonna take me a while. Honestly, it's gonna take me a while. My God. Just let me get all the kills, please.
Cover me! Looking at somebody!
Yeah, Zane has like this really weird like scream. He's like, ah! I'm like, what? You should hear him when he's on fire. It's just like pikes. It's like, ah! Ah! Oh, it's so disturbing.
Updating at some range! Stay away!
You guys see, we're at half strength.
Smoked it, so hopefully that medic will pick me up.
Someone!
Oh, he's coming. Yes, sweet. Oh no, it's a nade. Oh god. No! JP, how you doing, Trooper? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Monday, man. How you doing today, good sir? So great, so thanks for asking. That's good, man. So I hope the stream is going well so far. Hey, so far so good, man. We just went through a Inside Battlefield podcast. It's a podcast what DICE makes now. It seems like they're doing one like every week, or trying to at least. So we were just listening to that podcast. Just find out some information. Unfortunately, not a lot. Just a couple of little things and all that. I wonder if I can tell you some of the stuff they mentioned, even because I took notes. So they're talking about the squad management, season 4, bringing back some old features from previous titles, and continuing the storyline of season 5, and no plans for breakthrough 128, or no plans for 128 in general, really, as it sounds like. So yeah.
Someone help me! Stay back! Stay back!
Objective Bravo is destroyed. Good work.
Get up and fight!
Ready!
Throwing grenade!
Oh, dude, yeah, you're totally cool, man. Yeah. Whenever you get a chance, it's like, yeah, it's better to just me to keep you up anyway, keep you up to date.
Friendly needs assistance!
Yes, they are gonna remove the drum mag stuff. Yeah, they heard the feedback, and they understood that people wasn't
I'm here to
happy
help you.
with the drum mag nerf, so they reduced it. Yeah, I'll probably make a video about it, about the information, what we got. I'm extremely busy today, but I'll make sure I get it cracked down at some point.
Tossing grenade. Stay away. Keep back. What's going on? Exit this spot. Out of ammo. Got to reload. Taking extra break. Extra ammo. Target eliminated.
Oh my god. Oh. Is it already reduced? No. Oh, you see it? You see it? Yeah. It was a 5-man, actually. Was it 5? I think it was 5. I think I just got the 5th. Oh yeah, you get a good position, man. That's the thing. I'm using this pretty OP weapon, plus doing the nade launcher stuff as well. Hey, you know it, JP. We gotta do it in style, man. We gotta do it in style. Oh wow, we're making a very good success push. I like that.
That's one down.
Not today. Oh my god, there's freaking loads. No! It was behind. No. Okay, sorry. I'll figure this one out. I'll figure this out. Is that hacker still in the game? He still is. He's still cheating. Still hacking.
We are pulling out an RTV.
How you think about the squad revives of being at 20 health now? It is what it is. It is what it is. I wasn't super bummed or anything like that. I wish there was quicker revives in this game. And now they got like the defend later or whatever it's called. You know, now it's just and off they go. So that's very, very nice. Yeah, it definitely makes her so much more better now. Like, I do believe, though, with them adding a class system, it's definitely added a bit more value, I feel like, to the specialist. I think it's just more the fact of it being locked is the different story, you know? It's a good song. We're gonna vibe it.
We must hold the line, defend our objectives, and maintain control of the sectors.
If it's too loud, just let me know.
Не подходите ко мне!
They've planted explosives.
Твою мать! Меня сильно задело! Ни за что! Назад! Подходите ко мне!
Alpha objective has been destroyed by the enemy.
Oh.
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
Союзника зацепила!
Oh, sorry, my camera's off. I've barely played Recon, honestly. I barely played it.
Fall back. We've lost all objectives.
Подходите ко мне!
I know. It's really weird though, because like I don't know if the weapon should be locked into classes. It's really made me think about that. Yes, it will be the weapon called, it's my recent video. You gotta make sure you watch the videos, Wolf, man. Get them notifications on. Don't miss out. I try to when I can. Oh well, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm just taking the piss, man. Yeah, that's what it. Trust me, dude. It's like, you know, I got like 11,000 subs. So you think like everyone watches them at once? No, you're totally good, man. I'm just playing with you. I'm just picking on ya. But yeah, if there's any times though, you know, you're curious about a video or like something what's recently happened, your best bet is to just check the content, because I've most likely already covered it.
Target eliminated!
Oh, there's a guy. Oh, they're right under. The other feet. Oh, I got him. So do you think the shorts perform well? They perform extremely well just for the fact of their shorter videos, so it's more chance of people going through them quicker. So the chances of me getting thousands of views on the shorts is way more higher than a different type of content. So really, if I want my content to be expanded to more people, then yes, I will do a shorts. Although shorts is I don't know why people are shocked, but shorts don't give you like loads of money. Like really, like shorts. If your shorts did average, you probably have to upload like 3 shorts to make the same revenues as you did as one video, I guess. And so for me, I cover my main stuff as video content. Of course, that's never going to change. But then I also re-edit it slightly, and I put it as a post as a short. So if it comes to best weapons or something, I'll post the best weapons, but then the next day I'll post it again, but in short format, just because it can go to more eyes. And then that gives the choices of anyone to find that content, shorts or video content. It doesn't matter. I also times as well when I upload shorts, I usually turn off my notifications, so no one actually gets notified about my shorts. Some of them, but I notify people when I'm not uploading though, so I can keep like a daily consistent or something.
They've planted explosives.
But no, shorts can do really well, and then they can do really bad, but I think it gives a lot of variety for creators now, where they can be streamers, they can be a YouTuber, or they can be a shorter. I wouldn't even know, YouTube short, or YouTube shorter. I don't know what you'll call someone on YouTube who makes shorts. Just say a short creator, yeah. YouTube short creator, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty basic. Should've just thought of that. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, like now, there's more people can make careers on this now. Just from the fact of, you know, they can create shorts and everything. TikTok AD. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm trying my best to get the shorts done. It's just yeah, I usually just clip stuff like through my videos and all that, but I did just make a public Google Drive for shorts, so it means that the Pink Wig Army can clip stuff from the streams or my videos or any type of like funny gaming related, but it's based around like the channel purpose and all that. I'm gonna upload my shorts and all that, so that's the thing. So I'm gonna be working with you guys to whatever content you guys have, and I think that will work both sides as well, to allow like the Pink Wig Army to have variety with shorts, because if I do that, number one, people who create them shorts also get credited, you know. So that's the thing. So pretty much if people want to like grow their own channel, they could like just do shorts, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna give the chance for people to also grow, so they get themselves a little plug, and it also helps me as well to create more content for you guys. So yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna work out, but either way, it's not going to get instant approved. As far as I know now, nothing's been uploaded to it. I don't know what the future lies. But nothing will go through unless it's all approved by like mods and everything. I won't be uploading anything by my own opinion. So if I see the short and I'm like, oh, can we use this one? If it's something like I'm not sure, then I'll get my mods in it. Oh man. This is not smart, is it?
Enemy forces are coming for us. Keep
Reloading!
Man, I don't want to be here, but I don't know what else to do. So I'm kind of just chilling.
Mass reloading! Locking XM range! XM Bravo! Hold on, reloading! XM range of 8!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, holy cow. Oh, thank you, Optic. I just seen you posted that link. Oh, thank you, buddy. How many do I need for him now? Yeah, it's not. Oh, it's so long. It's gonna take me ages to tier 1 him. Oh, there we go. Get some more. Oh, that was, I just took it for a grunch, honestly, but kind of worked. Alright, I'm gonna go and turn down this music now. I was just playing it just for that one song. Although, I must be getting quite close to tier 1 in the DMR though. Because after I've done the DMR, I'm going to be going. Okay. Let me check it here, because here I get the exact number. Okay, so almost 900 kills. So I have about under 300. So it might have to be like tomorrow's grind, maybe. Tell you what though, this is definitely the longest it's took me to tier 1. Definitely. Yeah, because before Troopers, it would never take me that long to tier 1 weapons. Like, when it was like new vault weapons or even new weapons in general, it would take me about a day or two. Just finish some of them. Or at least one of them. But yeah, I just really haven't been playing a lot off stream. I just haven't. It's been very busy lately.
Enemy forces have destroyed Alpha objective.
Watch out!
Oh, that guy just walked straight into that. What a plonker.
You left the engagement.
I'm out! Reloading!
Can't get him. No matter how hard I try. Yeah, extremely late at night. Yeah, I'm so annoyed though, because I'm just like, I'm so extremely behind on everything, man. Like videos, I'm so behind on. Crazy. Yeah, this whole thing with my mother-in-law, it's been a lot. And also taking care of her dogs as well, because like one of her dogs is not young. She is extremely old. And bless her little heart, you know what I mean, she won't eat unless she has like proper like made food. She can't eat proper like dog food. I had to make her like chicken and like rice or whatever. So she gets like special food because she can't eat normal. And if I don't feed her, she won't eat. And she's always extremely skinny. And she's having like issues walking and all that, and it's really hard. But that was the thing. So I took onto that role of taking care of that dog because my mother-in-law, she's just in no state to take care of her dogs right now. And she's improving though. So I think like the matter of like a week or so, I think I'm giving her dogs back to her. But you know. So it's just been like, it's so much, man. Like lately, I'm like, god damn. So I really just haven't had time to clear my own head. So usually when I do, usually stuff gets sacrificed, you know. But at the end of the day, you guys are still around. You're still sticking around and everything, and there's no downfall on my channel. It's just right now I'm just going through a lot of like family issues. Well, I wouldn't even say issues. They're just, you know what I mean. You know, I just gotta make sure. Now my mother-in-law, she's doing okay. She's looking after herself, being sensible, you know. Yeah, like having a stroke and all that is some crazy stuff, man. And you know, the most scariest thing is the fact that once it happens once, it will happen again, or it you know, it can happen again, should we say? Yeah. So I'm just doing my best, but you know, I always love it when you guys keep me company and all that. It's nice. Makes me feel like I'm not on my own. So it's always to have a blessing to be here every day to do what I want with you guys, you know what I mean? So I appreciate it. Can't really see anything. Just kind of guessing at this point. Oh, there he is again, the freaking guy. Still hacking. He's still hacking. He's one-shotting me with a shotgun. It's a 12 auto shotgun. He's one-shotting me across the map. An enemy? There's a plastic bag. Love being here with you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, they was just teammates, all of them. That sucks. But it's going to be a bunch of them. Oh, how do I do no damage there? You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, you just got you just have to play around with it, troopers, you know, to just figure out what works, what doesn't. But it's quite inconsistent. Oh wow. I'm to the stream. Where did everyone go? Oh yeah. I was just a little bit shocked. It was a quiet. Usually Mondays are always quiet. I just didn't expect it to be this quiet. That was all. Yeah, Mondays are, but that's the thing though. Like, it's a Monday, man. Iron times, isn't it? Orbit. Ooh. Man, it's been a while since I played some Orbit, you know. What did I have for lunch? I haven't even eaten lunch. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. Unfortunately, I'm quite bad when it comes to food. I usually only eat until my wife is home and then I eat. She usually nags me about that. She tells me to eat. So I usually have like toast or some cereals or something. Just breakfast type of food. Here and there. But I actually don't really eat that much. I usually just have a coffee and I just go through my day, and I'm streaming and making videos and stuff, and then I just eat after I've done my shift, I guess. But that's the thing. Some people could be like, "Whoa, do you not feel hungry or anything like that?" And I actually don't. Not until like later in the day. So like right now I've got beef already out defrosting because I'm gonna make some food later. So after I finish streaming, I'm gonna be just making food.
Attack each sector, destroy the objectives, and push them back.
So that's sweet. So waiting to eat with your wife. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm usually the cook in the house. Yeah, my wife is a good cook, but I usually do all of it. Just for the fact that, I don't know, there's no need for her to do it. She works in the medical field, so she works extremely hard and long hours.
Firing at the mid! Launched around! One down!
I dug deep. My favorite cereal? Oh my god. I'm honestly, it all depends really. I could love like chocolate cereals. Oh my god, I had like Dunkin' Donut cereals not long ago. I even go for like the healthy type of cereals as well. I'm not super picky. I just kind of just have cereals. I don't have cereals as much as I like to, because I don't usually have too much dairy. So like with cereals and stuff, I can never drink the milk. It's all the dairy and everything. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do in this lobby. I think we probably gonna back out. Been doing that for a while. Going to some breakthrough. We got any squads on? Oh, Gav's on. In the game. Oh yeah, he's got a squad. I'll squad it with these guys for a couple of games. Hey, thank you for the 40+ likes, troopers. Mad love. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Man, I love like the relaxing vibe music. It's a good rhythm to it, you know? Hang on, we gotta repeat the song. You gotta tell me, man. Like, come on. Like, I'm pretty good when it comes to like relaxing song choices. Do you like tuna helper? Oh, the food, the tuna? Tuna's alright. I don't have it a lot though. No. Man. I mean, not fun a game. Did the servers go down again? Matchmaking started game. There's mac and cheese and tuna and cream and mushroom soup. Whoa. Honestly, that does sound pretty mad. Like, really thinking about it. I tell you what, even you just mentioning mac and cheese, my wife would be all over that.
I rattle their cage, you clean them out.
The target today is an agricultural research facility in Egypt, key to mitigating the global famine. The Russians have already seized it, and our leaders deem that
Yes,
unacceptable.
got the tank.
Your
Let's
orders
go.
are to secure the facility.
gonna
Coordinate
be
your
it.
efforts, and we'll push the Russians clear into the desert. You want your families well fed? Take that facility back.
Oh, come on, come on. Man, just the suspense of just waiting. It's just so long. Please, come on. Go! Alright, we're going to go and take that flank.
Take your objectives and keep the enemy running.
Not them.
To seize Alpha 2.
Oh, just missed it. What?
Alpha 2 secured by us.
Beginning attack on Alpha 1.
Oh, nearly coming with stingers. Damn, that's just one javelin. And it does a 60 hit.
Alpha 2 needs attention.
Literally, just one javelin. It does that. Holy cow. That's a big hit, you know.
All objectives are unlocked. Check and secure.
Oh, nice hit. Where you going? Hey! He's gone.
You need to set the security to move forward. Watch for hostiles.
Oh, shit. I gotta go.
We got you
going
Tank,
to Bravo 1.
move! I'm stuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is how I die. I lose everything in life. Oh man. Is that tank still there? Yep. It's the stingers what's being the problem. Just gotta try to figure out what I could do about that tank.
Bravo 1 was just secured by us.
You don't think they really balanced the vehicle play, so you think they made it worse? Yes. They definitely made it a lot more worse. Well, it's just like you're constantly getting locked on.
Hostile attacking us.
Hey, what's up, coach? The home from work. Oh, damn, yeah, you're home early again. How you doing, buddy? How's life? How was your weekend? Oh, did you go away for the week? Right? Or am I wrong? I can't remember now. A lot of crazy stuff happened lately. The main is Smurf. Oh, like your own personal like thing. As a Battlefield 5's hit rate is way worse. Do you know, I remember like seeing like conspiracies when like people had new accounts and they actually played better and all that than they did with the older one.
Our troops are moving to attack Bravo 2.
Yeah, they need to do something. The problem is they added Liz and Stingers and Javelins now.
We have started an attack on Bravo 2.
Where you going, tank? Oh, yeah. The recharge faster. Yeah, that'd be something nice. The weekend was...
Bravo 1 under attack.
Oh, man. That's some BS as well. I hate hearing that stuff. It's always the typical thing as well. Hey, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Look, trust me, I've seen that from the other side, right? Trust me, you are actually better off.
Yes!
Alright? Should I tell you why? Because you know for a fact that this other partner of hers, you know after a while, she's just going to start calling him after your name. You know? Yeah. You know what I mean? You're gonna be that guy, dude. You know what I mean? You're gonna be that guy where you're live with her. She can never get rid of. So trust me, you know what I mean? Like, you think that, you know, if everything you did was just for nothing? Nah, I think it's just games. I think it's just games. And it sucks, man, because it's not fair for anyone to go through that. I'm really sorry I had to go through this, coach. tank still up there? Yeah, he's... Oh, I, like, stinked him slightly. Oh, of course, we're always here for coach. You know, the problem is, man, like, it is just so difficult to keep negativity out of your life, and yeah, it's not easy. I totally get it, man. I can't just tell you it's gonna get better, but over time it will. Just the way you treat it, you know. But yeah, man, like, I try my best to cut negativity and all that, like, suffering and stress just out, man. Like, don't deal with it from the get-go, you know? Screw that. Because that's what I'm saying, you know, I mean, like, you know, people's problems and everything, they're not yours. They never was. You can only help people out so much, you know? Then after that, they gotta go. Die for her sins. Yo, I ain't seen you in a minute, dude. How you been? I haven't even seen you, like, streaming and stuff. I'm really thinking about it.
Sector is ours.
Losing most gunfights. Are you losing gunfights? No. You trying to tell me the one and only, the die for her sins, is having trouble aiming? So take a break. So yeah, that's all good, man. Well, it's good to see you in the stream, and I hope to see you back in the streams again. I'd love to come pop in at some point. Oh yeah, getting a like a punching bag. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
On Delta 1.
So I watch it time to time, so it's like, so Kingo brother, so you're doing amazing. Thank you, boss. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just glad the game is definitely getting better though, because I'm enjoying my experience a lot more in the game.
Danger! 060 degrees! 90 meters from your position!
Oh.
Loading weapon! Round 2 seconds!
Yeah, like, that's the thing though. People are still saying to me even now, they're just like, hey Neon, are you enjoying the game? You know, and there is a part of me where I'm just like, no, I don't. You know, like, I gotta be real with you guys, you know. If I want to go and play a game, 2042 ain't it, you know. But I really hope that over the time I can look back at it and go, you know, I can go back and enjoy that experience, the good experience for it. But, you know, I think forever, even if this game is amazing, it's still going to be a bad taste in my mouth. You know, but yeah, I suppose there's times where I do enjoy getting onto the game. But I've also, I play this game every single day. So sometimes I just don't, you know. Especially like because of lack of content. For me, really, I think it's just, it's getting to a stage of like boredom. And I think everyone's feeling that. I think that's exactly what it is at this game right now, there's a feel of boredom. They're fixing the problems, but they're not delivering the content. No, I don't want to look at streaming or anything like that to extent like as work, you know. But the thing is, like, that's what I feel like it is. I feel like it's just boredom, where you're just doing the same thing again and again and again, you know? That javelin stuff is ridiculous, man. Yes, yeah, of course, yes. You know what I mean? So the thing is, even if I don't want to, I still gotta. And that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if I had like, you know, if I could just do other games, you know, I could have or something, but I didn't. I did this whole game all the way through for its terrible stage. You know, like for people who wanted to play Battlefield and they experienced that and they were like, oh, screw that, I'm not gonna play it, and that was it. And that was the same as me. Like I was just like, man, screw that, I don't want to play this game for the longest time. But I also know I have to, you know. And I've realized as well that there's a lot of people out there who like watching people game than playing. So I thought if I just do it, then it saves the stress on others. But it's nice to see people start getting back into the game and enjoying it. But at this point, it's slowly feeling a little bit more similar to Battlefield 4 now. Considering the irony where we was all like, at the start, everyone was like, oh, it's going to turn out like Battlefield 4, and everyone was just like, nope. And to be fair, this one took way more longer than Battlefield 4, and I still feel like this is, you know, like I think at this point, this game is in a stage where it's releasable. This game is at a stage where it is contentable. I don't know, like at this stage, this game is definitely more of a finished product. And really, if they just delayed this game and just kept it in the oven for another year, then really this game could have been like amazing. This could have been like one of the best Battlefields. Although I'm actually extremely glad that they never did delay this game for another year, because if they did, we would have a game where it still didn't have a leaderboard and a non-class system, because leaderboards and a class system wasn't their idea of planning for this game in the first place. So if we get in on another year in the oven, I can't imagine the disaster they made, you know? So I'm glad that the community finally stepped in and was like, whoa, that's not Battlefield, this is Battlefield. And I think that's the one thing what I'm enjoying the most right now with this game is I'm definitely feeling more of a vibe where we made the decisions, you know? Like, I do feel like at this point, I feel like, you know, we made the decisions. But yeah, no, 100% though. I wonder, oh, that would be such like a cool conspiracy video to make. But like, no, literally though, you know what I mean? Like, Imagine how shocking that game would have been.
Securing Echo 1.
Hostile neutralized!
Yeah, like this game would be like so different because they never. The only reason they brought the class system into the game is because everyone complained about it.
Stay away, keep back!
Everyone was like, bring back the classes. So they're like, oh, okay. And that's the thing, yeah. So if they delayed it another year, this game could have been in a better stage, but it wouldn't have class system. Christ, did we see all the skins they was gonna release, like the Santa skin and stuff? Oh, dude, they was gonna go all anime skin. Trust me. I think they was gonna take that COD like customization route quite high.
Echo 1 taken by the enemy.
So easily 60% of my shots that don't count, so I go back, so I watch it in on slow motion. So this is amazing. Yeah, it's really frustrating. It's the same as me when I make my videos and I'll go and edit and stuff, and here I am just watching this little section. I'm like, dude, my bullets didn't hit that at all. And I was like, how? And I slow it down and you just see them hitting exactly, and I'm like, oh god. Sometimes you even see like the whole like actual thing working, so you're like shooting them. So this happened in Battlefield 5 especially. So in Battlefield 5 you could shoot people because you're talking about blood splatter. You could shoot them and you'd be hitting the enemy and it gives them a blood splat, and it only works on enemies, by the way, to shoot them and get the blood splat because they're the enemies. So the hit registration is detecting it as an enemy and it's doing the like the animation of a splatter. Yeah, it's doing no damage. And that's the thing, it's just like a nightmare of netcoding. And it, you know, just physically breaks. But that's the thing though, Call of Duty has it, Battlefield has it. I think like hit reg issues is being a gaming thing. Is there companies out there who could probably do a better job? I suppose. You know, there's times though I think, oh yeah, Call of Duty's hit reg is better than Battlefield's, and then sometimes I'm like, don't know about that. Like, Call of Duty's hit reg was pretty wild, you know.
Enemy down!
That was intense. Was that a streak? Would we class that as a streak? I don't know, man.
Hostiles now control Echo 1. Allies are engaging in Echo 1.
Yeah, but either way though, just go back to that topic real quick. You know, I totally get it. And it's so nice that I see people now and they're like, oh man, like this Battlefield is so good, I'm enjoying it, what's the good settings and everything. And I'm happy to hear these stories from people, and I'm like, man, I'm so glad you're enjoying the game, you know. And it's like such a shame because it's like, man, like I wish you had that experience with me, you know what I mean? So I was just as much passionate as that new beginner player, you know. I'm like, man, like, I'm so glad you're enjoying this game with, you know, all the new weapons, you know, all the reworked maps, the better experience, you know, like, you're having a good time. And I'm like, man, I'm so glad. And then for me, it's just like, yep. You know, like as I was saying, like, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying my experience, you know. And of course, you know, enjoy the reworks, you know, like even this one, you know, I enjoy it, especially like Kaleidoscope as well. Breakaway's been fantastic. Breakaway is great. Orbit, one of my favorites. Actually, Breakaway's actually kind of up there now. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to do a map tier list or something. But
Final
yeah,
sector secure. We have full control of the area.
I mean,
Mission accomplished.
all right, troopers. That is going to be it for me today. All right. I just want to say thank you to everyone coming to the stream. I'll send you guys to Gav as we were squadding up with him. Yeah, guys, thank you for all the support today. I appreciate it. Been good times. Lucky, thank you for the membership as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, troopers, I'll try my best to get back on the grind. I promise. You know what I mean? Just gotta make sure family first. You know how it goes. But yeah, thank you to everyone coming to the stream today. I appreciate all the love and support as always. Enjoy the rest of your day. And of course, if you did miss the podcast, just watch it right at the start. I think we started after like 15 minutes. So you'll know then. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be it. I'm going to send you guys to Gav. Go and enjoy yourself over there if you want to stick around. But if not, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day or have a good night's sleep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and bye-bye now, troopers.